Welcome back to the dEPICted podcast where we talk about stuff. I am here with a little chit chat with Caseygolf.
Yeah, we're just talking about, random stuff. I don't know. We were just discussing before the podcast started about like McDonald's ice cream machines and how I was just watching a video on like how they're always broken and
Yeah.
how like there's so many issues with the machine company Taylor and McDonald's and how they have like this weird contract and I don't know. Definitely different than gaming, but I don't know. I found it really interesting when I saw it. It was like a video by Johnny Harris that he made 3 months ago from the time that this podcast is being recorded.
Yes. Well, it will be uploaded the day after, so I am very good with uploads, I guess.
You're like right on him. It's like what 6-7 a.m. sharp.
Yes. 7
It's like
a.m. usually.
7 a.m. sharp.
7 a.m. 7 a.m. 8 a.m. EST, give or take. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just how it is. They got hit with a restraining order like 6 to 8 days ago or something. I was like, okay, why is this making so much news? It's a restraining order.
Wait, who's restraining order?
There was one, like they were hit as part of a it's just a legal battle about why the machines sometimes break.
The ice cream machines.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There were. It was so weird because this company Taylor, like they make ice cream machines for like 6 or 7 of the biggest fast food restaurants or restaurant chains in the United States. And they have like this one model that all of these other fast food chains use. And then McDonald's has like their own Taylor ice cream machine that's separate from the others. That just so happens to have like a 15% failure rate, and there's always so much maintenance that has to be done toward it. And most franchises are just like, yeah, I don't want to spend money on calling the guy to fix the ice cream machine. Like, and apparently the standard for things breaking and stuff is 99.99966%. So, for stuff to be operating at full capacity, not for stuff breaking at 99.9996%, whatever. But
Yeah.
the
Whatever
point
it is.
being, the point being is when your ice cream machine fails 15% of the time and you can't even operate it and it says, oh, just call the guy instead of like giving you like decent feedback on like what the problem is right then and there, even though it has a screen and is fully capable of doing that if you code it correctly. Yeah, that's a problem.
That
And
is a major problem. Yeah.
yeah, so I was watching Johnny Harris's video and like apparently there's this other company that, or I don't know if it was a company or like some individuals that were trying to make these USB devices or something that would essentially go into the machine and then they would send you an email like giving you a report on the problems with the machine, if there are any problems or if the machine is running at full capacity. And then all of a sudden, McDonald's is like, hey, actually, these devices can be really dangerous, even though they're completely harmless. They just simply report information off the ice cream machine. And the whole purpose of that was to ensure that Taylor's like parent company would be able to manufacture a similar device that could do like the exact same thing, just so that way Taylor can make more money, or whatever their ranch company is can make more money, which is really dumb.
Yeah. That's just man. It's hard.
I don't know that. Well, that's what we were talking about before.
It's hard to think
I
about
guess
that.
we
Honestly,
started recording.
it's hard to think that you're working for big companies, yet you have to be perform maintenance like at least like weekly, monthly. I don't know. Maybe
I mean, no
even
offense.
daily. I don't even know.
I mean, no offense to McDonald's workers, but like they're there to serve food. They're not there to fix like your machines and try to do a bunch of testing and a bunch of crap. They're just
Be like the
just trying
smoothie
to
machine.
provide. Apparently, their milkshake machine and their ice cream machine are like two separate entities, and their milkshake machine never has any problems, or rarely does.
We're concerned about their classes and fixing their machines. Yeah, that is so true.
I mean, a lot of like people, especially in more rural areas, like depend on fast food restaurants to, make their livelihood. But also, they're generally not like the most educated, and they're generally not, they probably don't have a college education, or some are in high school or taking classes in college or whatever the case may be, even though there are plenty of other opportunities outside of fast food for college kids to make money. But, some of them choose to work at McDonald's, and especially with,
I would not work at McDonald's. I just can't.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't work at McDonald's.
Like basically, you have the three types of fast food restaurants. You got Chick-fil-A that basically are mostly nice. You have Taco Bell, which is try to be nice to you, but in the inside they just don't want to be there. Then there's McDonald's that absolutely hate you, and they were just gonna be like, "Bruh, just let me do my job."
I mean, Chick-fil-A has really good chicken. The only problem with Chick-fil-A is that they're like pretty much against the LGBTQ community. Like they're just like openly against them. Like they have like their like anti-LGBTQ messaging, which is really frustrating for today's
society.
Society, discussion, discourse. But I don't know. Popeyes has a decent chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
I was just thinking Popeyes has a pretty freaking good chicken sandwich.
The thing is, I never have been to Popeyes.
Huh.
I'm not even kidding about that. I don't go to Popeyes, like, at all.
Do you go to like KFC or anything like that?
I go to KFC, yeah. I usually go to KFC, Taco Bell, and McDonald's. And also Chick-fil-A.
For me, I've been to McDonald's like more times than I can count, like on my hands and my feet. But I haven't been to McDonald's. I've probably been to McDonald's like 3 times in the last 8 years, maybe. And like the one time I wanted to go, I literally wanted to get ice cream, and the ice cream machine was broken.
It's so dumb. Like if I had like to choose like a restaurant or like a fast food place for food, I would probably do Wendy's for breakfast because they have some good sandwiches for breakfast.
You know what I've heard is not bad for breakfast, and I've actually had it before, is Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts actually has some pretty good breakfast.
Yeah, that as well. Actually, I pick Dunkin' Donuts after that. Yeah.
I like one of their bagel like sandwiches or whatever.
Definitely.
Pretty good.
I mean, McDonald's have a lot of options, but it's just like so many people do it. It's just like I'm not sure if I want to have that over and over again. Like you have Dunkin' Donuts and Wendy's. I say just mainly Dunkin' Donuts. They have options for you, and they're basically just mainly breakfast.
I think that Dunkin' Donuts is mainly breakfast. I mean, Wendy's. I don't think I've ever been to a Wendy's. No, I've been to a Wendy's. I've gotten a Frosty, and French fries, but I've never actually had like an actual meal at Wendy's. I've never had a breakfast. I've never had like a burger or whatever.
Bag. It's just a normal meal. It's basically just getting like it's basically like the same like getting like a sandwich. It's just nothing really different. there was a time when I was usually when I'm at my other house, I there's a Burger King right next to it, so I basically just ate there. I ate chicken fries a lot, so
I've been to Burger King a couple times, and like the first time I had a Whopper, I'm like, wow, this Whopper's actually like really good. Second time I've been to Burger King, I'm like, wait, was this the same experience I had before? Like, and it was nothing. It wasn't like remotely good at all.
yeah,
Like, wasn't remotely good.
yeah,
Um, and I don't go to many fast food places. I generally go to places that are like fast casual. So like your Five Guys, your Chipotle, your
yeah.
Moe's,
Subway.
um, I don't know,
I think Subway would be
your
fast
Kava.
casual.
Well, at least in the DC area, they have this place called Kava, and it's like
Yeah,
it's a fast casual place. It's just
I don't go
it's
there
just like
though.
it's like Mediterranean food,
Mm,
like in a Chipotle style, um, uh, for Chipotle
format,
style. Yeah, format. Design, I guess.
I guess.
Like you go
Yeah,
up to the guy, you like, hey, do you want a bowl or do you want a pita? And they just like give you that. Then you got your like toppings and whatever. But anyway, it's really good. Um,
yeah. Interesting.
although I've heard that they treat their employees not the best, which is a bit of a problem. But at least I heard that from one of my friends who used to work at Kava. Um,
Interesting.
yeah. Oh yeah. What was I gonna say? You said like earlier that you didn't want to work at McDonald's. I've actually worked at a grocery store. I don't want to say the name of the grocery store, but I've worked at a grocery store before, and
Just your local
let me
grocery
tell
store.
you, like I thought it was like a great place to work. Like the first like 2 weeks, third week I worked. Okay, I was like, this is a terrible place to work. I hate working at the grocery store. I don't know how you. I don't know how I worked there for over a year. I don't know how I did it.
Wow.
I worked as like a bagger and like cashier and um essentially I just did all the dirty work
I just saw
most of the
people at the
time.
grocery store, like the one I live in, and I just saw this one person just literally talking to himself, just being like, "Can I please just get out of here?" and and I was just like, and I just ignored it. I was just like, "Oh, I'm not working here then."
I mean, the good thing about working at a grocery store is you get to know like the people who you're working with pretty well, especially during the night hours. But it is just like the pay is just terrible. Like the environment is terrible. The only good part about working at a grocery store, and you can't really get this with any other place except maybe some restaurants, is that on your lunch breaks, you can go wherever you want in the store and get your lunch there, and just bring it back to
Just
the
take
break
the
room or
entire
your car.
stock.
I mean, you don't get free lunch, but like you could get whatever you want,
Yeah.
and that's the nice thing. And at the place that I used to work at, like they had like a sandwich area to where they made subs. And so I'd always get like subs, and they were like $5, and they're always really good. And I'm like, how are you getting away with this pricing of $5 when Jersey Mike's charges like $15 for like a full like 12-inch sub when you're giving me or not even a full 12-inch. How big is like Jersey Mike's? I don't know, maybe 24 inches.
Yeah.
Either way, you're giving me a 12-inch sub for $5 at the grocery store when it would cost like 3 times that much for a 24-inch sub at Jersey Mike's. I don't know. It's kind of a steal, but
I usually eat at Subway actually.
Subway.
Yeah.
I used to go to Subway until I learned what was in their chicken,
I don't eat
and
chicken though.
I mean, and their sorry, not chicken, turkey. Their turkey.
Still don't eat turkey either.
What do you get? When do you get when you go to Subway then?
I get the spicy Italian.
Oh, is it just like pepperoni and like ham or something?
It's I I don't think it's ham. I think it's like bologna. I don't know.
Salami?
Oh yeah, salami.
Ah, gotcha. Oh, I wish they. What was this thing? I had this thing in Costa Rica that was really good, but they have it in here. They have it here in like a lot of Italian restaurants. Prosciutto is so good.
Yeah.
Um, it's like a
I usually get
super
it out of
thin.
bacon.
Huh. Oh, you add bacon? Okay.
Yeah.
I like bacon on my sandwich too. I think like the crisp and everything
Mm-hmm.
like adds like a whole new
I basically get Subway
level of
like
flavor.
every like once a month. I think.
Once a month. Yeah, I don't know. I probably go out to eat like with my family like maybe like if we were to like before COVID when we used to operate as usual and go sit down in restaurants and stuff, we'd probably go maybe 6 times a year, like once every 2 months. We didn't really eat out that often. Um, but um, but if we were to like pick up food, we'd always pick up like pizza at Costco. That was just something that we did. Um,
I usually eat pizza at Papa John's or Domino's.
I I don't know why. Okay, this might be a little weird, but I've had Papa John's like 6 times, and two of the 6 times I've thrown up from it. So I don't, and obviously there was an issue with Papa John's, like that's still kind of going on in that um they just have their employees work even while they're sick at Papa John's, which is like the worst thing in the world. And like their management is just terrible, and they're always trying to find new people to hire. And I've heard it's just like literally like the worst pizza working environment. And Papa John, like the guy's like, oh no, it's just fine. Like we give, they're perfectly fine. They're not sick. But
Yeah.
Domino's actually started in Arlington, Virginia, which is not far from where I live. Um, and their pizza, like, I think the crust is like pretty decent. The actual like center of the pizza is like, it's okay.
What pizza would you recommend?
Uh, for chains, I would probably say, Costco's kind of good if you're looking for like a heavy pizza. If you have a membership, of course. If you don't have a membership, then forget what I'm saying. Um, Little Caesars, if you get their deep dish pizza, is actually pretty good. Um, I think like and the value you get out of Little Caesars is great. And their crazy bread is really good. Um, so that's where I'd go for
And like how we don't
pizza.
mention Pizza Hut.
Yeah, I've been to Pizza Hut like once, but isn't it like a buffet, right?
Yeah.
It was like a
I
buffet.
just forgot Pizza Hut existed.
Do you remember when CC's was a thing?
Oh yeah.
Like that was like a child's dream. Like you just get pizza and then you just go straight for the cinnamon buns or whatever and the brownies, and then you just go play arcades in the back.
Yeah.
Arcade machines in the back, yeah. That was like my like all of my elementary school dinners. We'd all go to Cece's Pizza and be like, "Oh, it's Cece's night." It's like slightly if you go get Cece's, like your school will get a certain percentage or whatever. So that's what we did. That's what we did like virtually like every month.
Wow.
Eventually, I grew sick of the pizza because I was just like, okay, I can't have like CC's is not that great. Like their pizza is extremely mediocre.
Yeah.
It's not even like great pizza. But where do you go to get pizza? Is there like a place that like you go to? Like
You
not
literally
it
get,
doesn't
like-
even have to be a chain.
I just really liked Papa John's pizza.
Huh?
I don't understand. It's just I just liked it. Domino's as well though.
Ooh, have you had this like really big pizza? It's a chain called like Benny's or something. And they're like in every college town. And they have every college town like in Virginia and some in Pennsylvania, some in the Carolinas. And they're just like massive slices. Uh, I think
No,
they're
actually.
I think they're like 36-inch pizzas or something like that.
Jeez. It's like
Yeah,
three.
they're
That's like three times what like the normal size is for pizzas.
they're massive. It's like no joke. Oh no, it's like 28 inches, but still, it's massive either way. And they're like for like a full pie of 8 slices, it's like not even that unreasonable for how big the pizza is. It's like $25, which is like pretty reasonable for how much
Pizza you
pizza
get.
you're getting. Yeah. The pizza's actually like pretty decent. Like you'd think it'd be pretty gimmicky, but um for
But
for pizza,
no one's gonna eat that entire pizza though.
yeah, I mean I can max out at 2 slices. Like it's definitely like a thing you'd get with like your friends or family.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely like a college kid thing. Like if you got a room of like if you got a dorm of like 4 people or something, like you just buy one of those and you just split it up 4 ways. Like it's
Yeah.
like a perfect thing to get. Um, yeah, I mean, oh yeah. Speaking of like college, I was supposed to go. I was supposed to go to college, and then I took a gap year. So like, I'm staying back for like another year.
Nice.
Pretty cool. What's
I might do that.
what's your plans for the upcoming week? Upcoming weeks?
Well, next week I have school starting for senior year.
Oof.
It's alright though. I think we're just gonna record this podcast we're doing right now. Obviously, we're having a good time, and then I got one for Friday with a special guest. I'm not gonna say in here though, but everyone else knows. And maybe one tomorrow. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. And let's talk. What else is there?
Uh,
Cause
well, we've been talking about broken ice cream machines. We talk about food for like the past 30 minutes.
true.
Um, oh, what was that? Is Nintendo releasing any new games soon? Like, Mario Kart 9 is like there's a lot of speculation of Mario Kart 9. Or if that's even going to be the name of the game and stuff, and like what that could entail.
I don't think
Um,
it's gonna be released as Mario Kart 9. I think it's gonna have a different name to it.
yeah, I would think so too. But they had since considering they had like Mario Kart 7, like who knows what they'll do, you know?
Yeah.
Um, wait, what was Mario Kart 7 for? The 3DS?
Yes.
Yeah, I never actually bought it for the 3DS, even though I own a 3DS. Um,
Interesting.
Surprisingly, I have Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, both games for their
I
respective
literally
consoles.
have like almost every Mario Kart except for like the first four. Actually, no, I have Super Circuit. Never mind. I have it for. I play it on the DS.
Have you played the arcade versions? I don't know what they're called,
Oh
but
God! Please do not remind me of those. I absolutely. I just could not do it. Like I played it once and I was just like, yeah, this sucks.
you gotta know what they're called. Is like Mario Kart
Arcade
DX or
GP,
something.
Mario
Arcade
Kart
GP.
DX. There was the regular one, then there was GP2, then there was GPDX. I'm just like, no. I played GPDX, I believe.
Wait, what the heck? There's this new game coming out called Pokemon Legends Arceus.
I swear, whenever I see these Pokemon games, I'm just like, okay, but you don't give people time to play like new releases. You just give them time to just play, just literally play the game. Then the new release comes out, they just forget it existed.
Wait, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. What is this? Apparently coming
I
out.
swear, Pokemon. Whoever's controlling Pokemon right now is out of ideas. I'm just gonna say it. They
I don't
are.
know. I don't know what they're doing.
They are completely out of ideas. And
I mean, I just want a good Pokemon game to where
I can actually play
it
it.
requires a lot of time to finish, but it's completable. Like there's maybe even you add a difficulty to it, like maybe you add a hard difficulty to it that's like very challenging to beat, and maybe there's some way to reduce the number of the amount of experience that you get for each activity. I don't know, just something. I just want something to make the game like a little bit more challenging through the story mode. Because like battling online, yeah, it's the same old, same old. Yes, they introduced like double battles and like Gen 7, but at this point, who cares? At this point, who cares? Like, I just want to I just want to play a game that takes some time to finish, and that I don't know, that's not super optimized.
Yeah. I'm just looking at the games that were like released recently that are just like that people will actually like care about probably. So I'm
I mean,
looking. Yeah.
Splatoon 3, like, okay. I haven't even unboxed my Splatoon 2 yet. Like I have had it for like 3 years, still haven't opened it because I'm just like, I don't know if I want to play it. I played Splatoon 1, it was okay. I get that the multiplayer is like a little bit better in Splatoon 2, but there's not that many active players, which
I
is the
honestly
thing.
just I just stopped playing Splatoon. I might just not get Splatoon 3. Like if it's something that's like not worth my worry, I'm just like if my brother wants it, you can have it, but like I'm just like not interested in it right now.
Yeah.
It's just I just want a game that like really grabs my attention, like something that hasn't been brought back for like a while. Like I don't know, like a new baseball game, like new Mario baseball game, new Mario soccer game. Just something that
Yeah.
actually can grab my eye and just be like, oh, this is why I need to switch, or this is why I should play this game and actually save up money to buy it. It's
We
just
definitely need a new Super Sluggers for sure.
yeah, it just I know they're getting the Pokemon fan base, but they need to reach to others as well. They can't just go like, oh, here's another Pokemon game. Oh, here's this. Here's Legends Arceus. What about us? What about people
I
who
mean,
actually like?
I want to see like a new like revolutionary series. Like I don't know if it's going to be I don't know if it's going to be like Mario like with like a platformer, or it's just going to be like some I don't know, some cartoon,
Super Mario Odyssey 2.
some just like fun like new character game that we've just never seen before, made from Nintendo, that they're taking a huge risk on. And if we like the game, we like it. If we don't like the game, we don't like it. And we're like, hey, at least they tried. And okay, that was like what attempt that they made at starting a new series. I just wish that there was an attempt made for that. Which
I'm not sure if the Arceus game is supposed to be like the game that people look forward to or something. I don't really follow the Pokemon series at all, so it's just like it's nothing of my worry.
I mean, I just recently started playing Pokemon, but by recently I mean like 2016.
That's totally recent.
Well, that's pretty recent for, someone who's just getting into Pokemon. Most people like play like the early games, and they've been playing them since they were in elementary school or whatever.
Middle school, high
I
school.
mean, especially for people my age. That's what I would say. But I don't know. We just haven't seen anything revolutionary. We've been asking. Can we have like a Mario Kart 8 like maker or something? Can we just have like a Mario Kart maker? I know that would take so much time to plan, to engineer, to try to figure out how to build something like that.
I mean, you could already do that with Mario Kart Wii, technically.
Yeah, you can. I mean, for Mario Kart Wii, there's a bunch of building tools, but the thing is that I find that Mario Kart Wii just doesn't have like the diverse characters, and like it doesn't have like all the individual car parts that you can like customize to best fit your play style. It's all just like, hey, let's get Funky Kong on the on whatever the fastest bike is, and let's just like have a race. Like that seems to be every single player on Mario Kart Wii.
Yep.
And it'll be like, oh, actually, we're just gonna play Waluigi, or we're just gonna switch to some other bulky character that happens to go the same.
And then just play the Phantom and absolutely get demolished.
Yeah. I mean, I just want a maker that we can just like all enjoy. That it's extremely casual, but also for the competitive audience, it really fits them, their style as well. There's some like time trials courses. There's
I would
just
say
unique
I'm a
designs.
me main or a Luigi main, really.
I don't know. I don't really care like. I don't really care like what the best characters are, or if there are better characters than others. I just want like there to be more character diversity than just like play Funky Kong and win the race, you know. Why don't they add Pauline into Mario Kart? Why don't they add I don't know, some of the newer characters that they implemented into like Odyssey, and I don't know, maybe take some characters from other series like Dragon Quest or something. I don't know.
I really do not want to talk too much about Mario Kart Tour, but like they just added characters for just be like, yeah.
Isn't Mario Kart Tour? Wait, isn't Mario Kart Tour the like the
Mobile
AR game? Oh, right.
Yeah.
I played that. That was such a disaster. I don't understand.
I literally played it again, and I was just like, I got nothing better to do this week, like this 1 week, and then I was just like, okay, I don't want to play this anymore.
I'd rather just play some catch-up random game like Rush or Rider or something, or whatever, the Baseball Boy game.
Something
just some like
that,
dumb,
yeah.
just some like dumb like game that I could like play for like a few minutes and then just like switch to another game really easily. I don't know.
Just some jazz.
Just something I would come back to again and again. Like I don't want it to be like a one and done Mario game, which I feel like
Super Mario 35.
Like the one and done Mario games for mobile, like Mario Kart Tour
Super
or
Mario Run.
Super Mario Run, yeah.
That Super Mario Run was such a catastrophic failure, in my opinion.
They gave you like 3 free levels, and then you had to use an in-app purchase to pay for the rest. I'm like, really?
It's $10,
why?
And I'm like, why would you? It just makes no sense.
Like, you enticed us to buy it, and now you're just gonna like reel us in, or you enticed us to download it, and then you're gonna reel us in. Like,
if the in-app purchase was $1, then that would make sense.
Like, I don't need to play that badly, but also we haven't gotten a new Mario, Super Mario Brothers on Switch. We've had Mario Maker 2, I guess, Super Mario Maker 2, but that doesn't really suffice. I would say.
Yeah. I would really just say like we haven't got one since like. I don't know, actually. We haven't really got one in like 2 years, in my opinion. I'd say Odyssey counts because it's like an open game. Bowser's Fury, heck no. That's basically. I mean,
Odyssey was a fantastic Mario game. Fantastic. It has so much content, so many hours of, playability. Like you can,
Explore the
100%.
worlds, 100% all moons.
100%ing the game takes some time, and I really appreciate that it takes time like that, and it's not like totally RNG based, like trying to fill your shiny Pokedex and Pokemon or whatever.
Yeah, that's just like bullshit time. I would consider that pretty.
I was watching this guy named Reversal. Reversal. He used to play. Used to just play Pokemon and just try to get 100 all shinies in Pokemon
Did he fail?
Sword and Shield. I don't know. I think he's completed them all, but he originally got hooked to Pokemon. Well, at least I think he did by Pokemon Go, because he used to play some other mobile games prior to that, and then he decided to get a Switch just to play. Oh no, he decided to get a 3DS to play Pokemon Sun and Moon.
God,
And
you made me remember something really bad about Pokemon Go. That one song that I heard on YouTube.
it's like the I play Pokemon Go every day
Yeah, that
song. Yeah,
that kind of just like it grinds my gears, man.
I didn't really think about that too much. I kind of forgot that was a thing, but yeah. I just remember like hearing weird stories that the news would like somehow cover about Pokemon Go, and like, look at the streets, everyone's looking at their phones like in a park. Like, how strange is this? And
You're outside to play something on your phone. It's just like, why are you outside then?
exactly.
Like imagine knocking on a stranger's door, just being like, "There's a Pokemon in your door."
But actually, thing is, I play Pokemon Go, but I haven't played that much.
Please stop doing it.
No, I'm not making the song. I'm just saying I play the game. I'm like level 33 or whatever. No big deal.
I tried to get into it because it was like back in 2016. I just couldn't.
My cousin wanted to play with me a couple weeks ago, and we ended up having a pretty fun time. There's not as many people that used to play at the park that I went to, like compared to 2 years ago, when you had like pretty active players. Like the whole raid system for legendaries like completely ruined the game. It ruined the game in that people would just like simply just drive their cars to like these gyms all over the place. And I just wish that you could just catch legendaries in the wild rather than having to like go to like these hot spots to try to fight the legendary. It was really dumb. I just don't know why they had that. Yeah. Oh yeah, it has actual strategy now, but it's like trading and stuff. I think having to catch legendaries is dumb. Well, I think I don't think it's dumb, but I think it's dumb that they have them in gyms. Like I wish you could just catch a legendary in the wild. You know, like they'd be ultra rare. They'd be like extremely rare, and they would be like extremely sought upon to have them. And you'd have to like, I don't know, you'd have to gather a bunch of your friends and or a bunch of people on your Discord or whatever Facebook group or whatever the heck, whoever uses Facebook anymore, for stuff like that.
40-year-old Facebook moms.
Dude,
laughing at a minion
join my 8-ball pool Facebook group.
Laughing at minion memes. Please just. I mean, if a Facebook mom at a freaking barbecue tells me to look at a minion meme, I'm getting out of there and I'm just grabbing someone and I just tell them to just go slap the mom. Obviously,
dude, I don't want any app to ask me, hey, do you want to connect your Facebook to this? I'm like, no, I don't want to. Please, no.
Just say no thanks, and then you and your mind just be like, what the heck? What the heck she just asked me?
No, but I want the free stuff. But no, I don't want to I don't want to connect my Facebook. Like literally, Facebook is just like it just takes your information, and I don't know. I think at one point they just sold your information to something, or it was easily hacked or whatever. I don't remember.
They bought Instagram too.
I mean, Instagram's a little bit better about that, but in comparison to the actual Facebook website, yeah, there are some problems with it. Like, oh, WhatsApp and Instagram are pretty secure, but for whatever reason, Facebook has a lot of problems because they also require you to enter more personal information and they're able to like get you down to the person easier. It's just a big mess.
Yeah, it is more than it used to be for sure.
I mean, we've known this about Facebook that they require a lot of personal information, but we didn't know like what they were doing with it and how like they've lost so much trust with the public and people are just like, oh well, Instagram and WhatsApp are like not part of Facebook, right? Even though it says Facebook product at the bottom of the screen when you open the app. Yeah, nobody really cares because it doesn't say like Facebook when you open. Well, it doesn't have like the big blue Facebook F when you know, log into
Yeah,
Facebook or open the app.
instead of the Google search engine, I use DuckDuckGo engine. Just so they
Wait,
don't sell, like, 'cause I saw like people like sell your information online. I'm just like, yeah, I'm switching this now.
wait, isn't DuckDuckGo like a? Oh, what am I thinking of? I thought DuckDuckGo was like really sketchy. What am I thinking of? I must be thinking of some other search engine.
That's Bing, I think.
No, I don't think I'm thinking of Bing. I don't
Tor?
know. What is it?
TOR or something. I don't know.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Uses the dark web.
Yeah,
Interesting.
maybe. I have no idea. I mean, for when I use Google, I always have all my password saves off and all my credit card saves off and like all my personal information saves off like on all my devices because I'm just like, yeah, if for some reason I get a virus on my computer for whatever reason, or if it happens and somehow my passwords are exposed to others without my consent, then that's a problem. So I just like have all my password saves and all my credit card saves
Elsewhere.
off. Yeah. And I
Like,
try to use more
on
secure services.
on like a something else that's just like actual secure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's more secure than hiding your passwords.
True.
Onion? Maybe it's Onion. Maybe. Yeah, it might be Onion. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, Yahoo. I remember Yahoo was like a big thing, and then people started using Google. Or MSN. People used MSN.
I used it for a bit, but I was just like, eh.
I think MSN used to be like a default website when you just like opened like your Internet Explorer or something.
Yeah. It definitely came super inefficient for sure.
I was just as soon as I get into a computer or something, I always just like set Chrome as default as my default browse. Well, yeah, browser, web browser, and my search engine. I just keep Google because, yeah, what the heck. But I remember at my school we used to use Bing, and
God,
then they
that
blocked.
sucked.
Then they blocked Bing, and then the only search engine you could use was Google. And if you try to use any other search engine, it would instantly reject your input.
That's just how it is sometimes.
MSN was good until it became super inefficient. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I never really used MSN that much. I don't know. What did I do on MSN? I mean, there were headlines on MSN that I would maybe click.
I would just
Be
like,
like,
I
oh,
would
that's
just look at
interesting.
them.
It's like, oh, the sports section. Kind of interesting. Okay,
Oh,
let
like
me
popular
close
news
MSN.
section.
Ah, true, true. But then again, you could just like I don't know. You could just go to news. You could just type in news to Google and then click the news tab, and then you'd have like I don't know a bunch of random stuff.
For sure.
Oh yeah, Yahoo News is becoming like so sketchy now. Like they just put in a bunch of random sites and stuff, and then just like use their Yahoo web address as their own, which is like the strangest thing to me. I don't know.
Yeah, that is very weird.
I've never quite understood it, but um, oh, what's that other site that used to log like used to just like it was also like it was similar to MSN. Oh, I'm just thinking of Yahoo. I'm just thinking of Yahoo. Yeah, Yahoo. Um,
Yeah, Yahoo's
or
just
or was I thinking of AOL? Maybe AOL. Was AOL like? Do they have like news and stuff when you go to AOL.com or something?
I don't
Because I
know.
remember AOL was a big thing. Um, uh,
I don't really. I've heard of it, but I never really was like, oh,
yeah,
this is a good
AOL.
thing.
Yeah, AOL used to be like one of those like default sites that you know you just like set. And some old people still pay for AOL, even though that like internet is free with their computer. Obviously, a router and that service is not free, but the actual connection between your computer and your router is free,
Yeah.
or your Ethernet, whatever floats your boat.
For sure. I was looking at this earlier about this Mario Party Superstars thing. I'm thinking it's just like the top 100, and I'm just gonna be disappointed in it.
I've heard it's only 5 maps, and two of them are from Mario Party two of them are from Mario Party 2, and one of them are from Mario Party 3. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but they only showed 3 of the maps in like in the trailer, I believe. One of them was like the
Land
Spaceland from Mario Party 2. Peach's birthday cake or
birthday
something. I
cake,
don't know.
yeah.
Whatever that map is called. Um, and some other sand map. I don't know. It might have been Mystery Land or something.
Yeah. Bringing
I
back
don't
old
quite.
mini games so you guys can all enjoy. Yeah, totally. What you giving?
Yay! We get to play Honeycomb Havoc, which is the worst mini game. I hate that game. Oh my god.
I hate it
Honeycomb
too.
Havoc. You know, like the dice game with like 1 or 2, and it like rolls really
Dude,
slowly.
don't even get me started. I'm gonna need a priest.
Okay, Hexagon Heat or whatever the platform. Oh no, Hexagon Heat or whatever the other variation of that mushroom something. That
Some
game is fun.
yeah.
Like Hexagon Heat was like the game, but they use the mushrooms, and I don't know what it's called, but um,
Mushroom meat. I don't know.
Platform Peril is fun. Okay, I know it's a luck based game, but Bowser's Big Blast is always fun.
Yeah. There's
It's
facelift.
oh god, I hate Facelift. Or the what's the etching game to where you have to like go in between the lines?
I I think I know I don't know what the name is, but
Like you get like this like drill bit and you have to like you basically have to Sharpie where the drill bit line is, and then it like cuts out a picture, and then whoever cuts it
oh,
out
I
the
know what
best.
you're talking about. I don't know what the game is though.
Ah,
I know exactly what you're talking about though, where you draw like for example like Mario's face or something. basically try
No,
to.
I'm not thinking of facelift.
I know. I mean, like no, yeah, no. Like you draw it out on like you carve it like a like you
Oh
put it.
yeah, yeah, that's the game I'm thinking of.
I
Ooh, what's that? Uh, what's that other luck-based game that's fun? Day at the Races.
oh god.
Uh, uh,
Tug of War, please just don't bring back Tug of War.
or the game where you just like have a statue and you just ground pound the statue until it dies.
Oh god, that one too.
Whatever that game is, that's like the worst 2v2 game.
I loved it when Hudson Soft was the one creating the Mario Party games. Now that the games just seem to get either worse or somewhat better, but then just keep getting worse.
No, but I just want a new innovative Mario Party that's fun, that's like that has some of the like old like that has some of the classic um go to the star type Mario Party boards, and you know you have like you throw the orbs onto the spaces. That was with like Mario Party 5 through I guess 7. Yeah, I mean Mario Party 8 kind of had that, but I'd say 5 through 7.
Honestly, I feel like no one would care about a really innovative new Mario Party.
I feel like a lot of people would. It's just as long as it has those old like classic element or the older elements to it, but they implement something new that keeps the game fresh and that like people want to come back and they feel like yes, that's like you know, this is the game that I want to end my friendship with. You know.
you're just
Well,
like you're just like wait what?
well, is it like what is Nintendo's like fake tagline like end your friendships with Mario Party or something? I don't know.
Get in or get out or whatever. some some BS like that.
Wait, I gotta look it up. Wait, what is it? Mario Party Chip Destroyer. What's the
You're not playing with
tagline?
power. You're playing with. Oh, that's before the Mario Party.
Oh, it was that Nintendo acknowledges that Mario Party ruins friendships.
Oh,
That was the part that was like the funny thing. That was the funny thing that Nintendo said. I wish they had more like.
I lost
I
a
don't know,
friend
I
of
just
mine
wish-
playing Mario Party.
I just wish Nintendo was just a little bit more like badass. You know, they're just like they're just very passive with their games and not very aggressive in their approach to new games.
Honestly, like when I saw I know this is like not really relevant to what we're doing, but when the Nintendo starts their motion control stuff, then you just see PlayStation try the PlayStation Move, and you're just like, what in the hell is this?
Wasn't the Xbox?
It kind of looked like
Kinect?
like that ping pong paddle thing. It looked like the ball was on the top, and then there's just the holding thing.
Oh, remember the Xbox 360 Kinect?
Oh God.
That thing was great for Just Dance, and then for every other game,
It sucked.
yeah, no, not great.
No one. People were just like, why?
And I still prefer Just Dance with Wii Remote.
If it was,
I'm sorry.
if it was just Dance for the Xbox 360 Connect, then it could have been better. But then people were just like, okay, you got Connect Adventures, and you got this, and you got that, and you got that, and you're like, okay, why do I need this?
And also the thing is like we're just like absolute we're just absolute suckers to Nintendo. Like basically we'll just buy anything that like seems like it's cool, like the trailers are cool or whatever, and it's like, "Oh, I've heard that this game is supposed to be like the new thing," and whatever. It's like, "Oh, it's supposed to be the next
so it's
best."
like, oh, it's a new games for a series I've been really invested in. Let me buy it. And you play it, and you're just like, okay, this is not bad so far. But then you get more in depth into the game, and then you beat the game. You're just like, what do I do now?
And this is why Minecraft is the longest standing successful game.
It's because you have a new experience every time. Unlike regular games where you just basically have things
Well,
happen.
even if you play like server mini games for Minecraft, it's just endless fun. Like
Yeah.
because there's so many new ideas that people come up with, so many new games. There's you interact with friends. They add new updates that make the game interesting and fresh. Sometimes some of the updates are bad, like the combat update, but for the exception of that,
I don't
everything else is
understand why
pretty
Tetris
good.
is big though.
I think Tetris is big just because it requires like very quick movement with your fingers, and it's just like
And why do they
it's just
count
like
like the entire Tetris franchise as one game? That it totally wasn't. And like I believe like the mobile game is like the highest out of all of them.
I've never understood. I don't know. I've never understood the reasoning for that, but um, I don't know.
I just I'm not a fan of Tetris that much. I tried Tetris 99, I sucked at it.
I've played. I think I've played like maybe 15 minutes of Tetris, and I'm not that great, but I know like if you like games that require quick finger movement and like just on the fly thinking, yeah, I mean that's kind of fun. But um, I don't know. It just requires a lot of practice to be good at it, um, and it's kind of the same thing. I mean, I guess you do get new like combinations and stuff, but the end goal is the same, and you have like the same strategies for like completing rows and stuff. I mean, it is a cool game, a great idea, and obviously it has a long lifespan, and people expect it to last a long time, um, but it's just hard to get into Tetris if you're completely new, just because of the competition that's already existing for Tetris.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And especially the esports games as well. Like you get into it, you're basically just gonna deal with people who are more experienced, and you're just gonna be like, okay, next game.
Yeah, I could see that, but there's some part of me that's like, why does Fortnite and why does Call of Duty and CS:GO always do so well with like multiplayer games, even in an unranked setting? Like Fortnite is like mostly unranked games, and people just play and they enjoy it, and maybe they'll play a couple of games and they'll be like, okay, well that's enough frustration for me. I'm done until next time they touch their controller or keyboard or whatever.
I played Fortnite for
Um,
one day and I just quit after that.
I tried playing Fortnite on my Switch. I won a few games, but my mechanics are so bad. My mechanics are so bad.
I'm a
I don't know.
a Fortnite virgin.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, okay. Well, if that's the case, then Ninja would be a proud Fortnite virgin, but I'm sure he's not.
Pretty sure he's not.
I mean, he has a wife.
I mean, you
Know.
got a game like you got like games like Valorant or something.
Oh, Valorant. Oh, you know what's truly like a version game is Genshin Impact for sure, for sure,
Oh yeah.
for sure, for sure, for sure. Overwatch. Oh, true. Overwatch for sure. Then I
Yeah.
mean that environment. Yeah.
Oh,
I
by
mean,
the
just the
way,
competitive scene. But go ahead.
we are reaching the 1 hour mark, so in a few minutes I might just end it here. So, Just letting you know.
All right. Cool. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, so I was just saying, like, Overwatch, I think it's just, like, that community has always been so confusing to me. Like, I've never understood, like, what they want out of their creators. I've never understood what they want out of their esports teams. They're just like, yeah, it's Overwatch. I just want to be there and, like, support players. And I want to just, like,
the very best.
And I just, like, want to be, like, 12-year-old me going to conventions and, like, yeah, it's a cool game. It's a game for...
I'm a fan, yeah.
It's a game for, like, extremely young people that... I mean, young people, I mean, like, kids. And...
Yep. However, I do not follow it.
Oh, something that's also funny to me, because we were talking about kids again, like back to Minecraft again. There is this guy who creates all of these plugins and stuff for Minecraft, and who creates all of these like data packs and cool things with like redstone command blocks and whatever. His name's Seth Bling. He's got. I just can't believe how much time and effort in his off time he spends on like coding like plugins and data packs for a kid's game. It's kind of insane to me. And he doesn't make any money off of it other than his YouTube channel, which barely brings any money into. Yeah, I don't know. Into his channel, because he spent so much time with his actual job at Microsoft or whatever he does. Yeah, Seth Bling used to make lots of money, but now he doesn't upload. He hardly uploads ever. He used to just like... Oh, he also made like a custom code to finish Super Mario World, like the first level in like the fastest time without touching a button or something like that.
Yeah.
Microsoft do have that big money though. Ninja learned that too. Yeah, one of my cousins actually is working for has an internship for Microsoft, and this is very likely going to work there. For the rest of her life. I mean, they have a lot of money that they could just throw away. like they apparently, like what my cousin told me is that Microsoft, like they'll just be working on projects forever. They'll pay their employees like hundreds of thousands of dollars on coding this new thing. And then all of a sudden, the CEO or some like higher up executive will be like, "Actually, no, we're not going to work on that," and then they just disband the project.
You're just like, yeah. He's like, we'll do it after you guys like are almost done with it.
It's not like they become unemployed. They just get like all of these like employees that were previously working on one area just like get redirected or distributed to other areas.
Another area.
Yeah. Like, well, there goes that long project you've been working on with a bunch of other people that you talk to all the time.
Yeah, you're just gonna ignore it entirely. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I would really love to learn how to code. I would love to learn how to code. I would love to learn like basic C++ and even Java or even just some HTML, just some like some very basic code.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
I know there's a bunch of coding languages and usually just focus on one, and that you can just like Google a bunch of crap, but I don't know. I really enjoy watching people code and like learn and seeing them make these things and work on these projects for a long period of time and watch them enjoy doing it and not feeling like they're super obligated to work on something. And also code and stuff. Like you have so much you have so much lenience within your workplace because of how hard they know you work and how hard it is to complete a project or complete just a separate or just a line of a line of instructions, I guess,
Yeah.
and to try to figure out all these puzzles. And I don't know, it takes a lot of thinking, but it's a lot of creative thinking, and that's what I really think what's cool about it. But I don't know, what's your thoughts?
I'd say it's pretty interesting to say the least. It's I wouldn't say I would be really a coder, honestly. It doesn't really interest me at all that much.
I don't know if I would be a coder, but I'd be interested in like learning some basic code if I ever just wanted to code in the future, if I ever wanted to just, I don't know, change something, manipulate something, create something out of a computer that, or understand how the computer works a little bit better. I don't know.
Yeah.
But also, what is it called? Linux, whatever. Linux is apparently the best
Computer?
operating system, the best operating system for coding
Yeah.
compared to Windows or Mac OS. Mac OS is like the worst, but
Interesting.
even though that we're suckers for like MacBooks and stuff. I mean, I guess they have a decent operating system for what it can do, but trying to download Windows products is always a pain, and trying to get like Windows converters is a pain, and they never work. Like, what is it, Wine Glass or whatever, or Wine never works for Mac OS. It's just like, ugh.
Yeah. For sure.
You want to cap it off there?
Well, yeah, I appreciate you taking the time to talk about all of this. It was definitely a good hour spent.
Oh yeah,
If you want to check Caseygolf, I'll link his probably his Twitch
yeah.
in
Twitch.
in the description below.
I mean, if you want to link YouTube, you can, but I haven't posted it there for a while.
I'll
Yeah,
probably
just
just
link
do
Twitch.
Twitch. You mostly do that, so yeah, go check him out on Twitch. That has been Epic Crossover Official, and also this man Casey Golf 2604, and that is it for today's podcast. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace.
See ya.